Samoa, sei fofola o la fala, o lepo ngā wala. Beke make ia mailo ngai ka ngati, waua ngalo, beke iso ea, manga kua, o le fua o le whelo whahe, o lo o angi o ia mea.
Fagasa ilo fatu I Liava'a Wana oe iyo manatu Fagasa ilo ato Fitala Yesu ye pelo fani Samoa Fagasa ilo fatu
Let me tell you an ancient story. Long ago there was a great voyager known to the seas as Liava'a. Coming from Tonga, he chose to sail to the island of Tutuila of Samoa. Along with his crew, he chose to bring along his daughter, Sina. Now Liava'a was renowned for his thirst for ava, the drink of the gods. So Sina's job along this crew was to serve ava to Liava'a along the journey. As they reached Tutuila, they came upon a coastal village and chose to rest there. The people of the village welcomed the infamous Liava'a and replenished his supplies. But he left as quickly as he came, set sail and set off. Some time passed on, and then he became thirsty for ava. So he called for Sina, but she did not come. He became impatient and called for Sina once again, his voice thundering against the swaying waves. But she still did not come. Worry set in to Liava'a, and he frantically searched the canoe. But Sina was not on board. She was left behind at the village after she was fetching water for herself. Liava'a, anxious and worried, tried to turn the sail around, but the currents did not allow him to return to the coastal village. Frustrated, he ordered his men to retrieve his beloved daughter Sina, and so his crew dove into the ocean to swim back to the village. As they dove into the waters, their bodies were transformed into the bodies of fish. Their body became built for water. They became the first dolphins. In these dolphin forms, they swam all the way back to the village. But the people of the village saw them as a bounty. They quickly grabbed their spears and got to fishing. As they brought these new creatures upon the shore, they were horrified to hear these new fish scream like men. For unbeknownst to them, they were Liava'a's crew. Over and over, Liava'a's men tried to retrieve Sina, but they were subsequently hunted as soon as they entered the bay. Soon, Liava'a's men realized that their works were in vain. Realizing they could not retrieve their beloved Sina, they chose instead to provide for her. In their dolphin forms, they herded school of ATULE fish into the bay so that they could feed the villagers, who in turn would feed their beloved Sina. And the dolphins continue to do this to this day. This coastal village was forever then known as Fagasa, the Forbidden Bay. After many years, Liava'a finally returned and embraced his beloved Sina. But he was old, and he soon passed on to Pouono. The village of Fagasa then chose two stones to represent Liava'a and his beloved Sina. The two stones still remain in Fagasa, revered for the memory of a loving father who, in providing for his daughter, brought the herd of ATULE fish and the dolphins to Fagasa. The people of Fagasa still to this day herd and fish the ATULE fish, and it is said that the dolphin is their symbol of the village. When the dolphins appear, the ATULE have arrived. They see this as a blessing to their village. This is the story of the village of my papa. This is the story of the village of Fagasa. Mua le tua, whawhetai le tua, atua tasi.
Falling